Coming up on another edition of Turneround's Theory, we're going to go back to Raulh, a please act right with regard to these women shaming these men, but still expects men to give them that princess treatment. And of course, your boy going to come through with another free theoretical thought. So join me for another edition of Turneround's Theory, coming up next on YouTube, because I can guarantee you it's going to be a damn good one. These modern women steady complaining on social media about where all the good men are gone. But this woman in particular is shaming the men because they feel that it's okay that men are expected to give these modern women the princess treatment. Well, if you'll stick around for another edition of Turneround's Theory, coming up next on my official YouTube channel, again, we're going to go back to Raulh, or please act right with regard to this, and watch this video in its entirety. And of course, your boy going to deliver another free theoretical thought at the end of today's episode. Fellas, as I often tell you all, that y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Turneround's Theory starts right now. Let's get into it. What is up, everybody? Once again, it's your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. And I want to welcome you to the latest edition of Turneround's Theory, officially on my official YouTube channel. As you should know by now, Turneround's Theory comes to you each and every Monday over the digital airwaves of YouTube. And Turneround's Theory is also the actual platform of where I normally give the fellas, just like you at home, a free theoretical thought on just about anything. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning in to watching another edition of Turneround's Theory on my official YouTube channel, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. As a constant daily reminder, I want to remind you to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would, in fact, help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media platforms. There is a link in the description box below. And if you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, there is also a link for that in the description box below as well. Please don't forget to also use the hashtag #TeamTurnaround that you see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets me know indefinitely that not only you're watching another edition of Turneround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my channel with regard to the content that I post up, and I might give you a shout out right back. I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this matter. And with that being said, let's jump on over into the latest edition of Turneround's Theory.
I have a question. What is going on with the men in 2025?
Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. You know how women lately have been asking, where are the men? Well, this young lady is doing the same thing, but she's putting a little twist on it. Watch how she goes from asking where are the men to insulting us and proving why we don't want to be bothered with these Western women. Check it out.
I have a question. What is going on with the men in 2025? I'm a 30-something single woman here in America.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
And every time I step out on the scene to simply enjoy the soft era that I've afforded myself, it seems like guys just ain't guying right now.
We do not care.
She said, when I step out on the scene to enjoy the soft life that she afforded herself, the guys just aren't guying anymore. I take it she's saying that the men are not being chivalrous and buying drinks and holding doors open anymore.
That's for f***ing with me.
What's going on? I mean, y'all are not being friendly, chivalrous, cordial, or even kind.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Well, here's one reason why.
Women need men.
No!
Jesus Christ.
No. Of course not. No. Fuck no.
No.
Why? We do not need them. Not at all.
No. We the prize.
A little bit, but not really. We want them, but don't need them, baby. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
So I have a serious question. Do y'all just not like women anymore? Y'all don't even approach women anymore? Y'all don't attach manhood to being a protector and a provider anymore? Like, I'm really confused.
We love women. We just don't like Western women's ways on how they treat us, how they talk to us, and how they insult us every chance they get, like what you're about to do right now.
Y'all are misrepresenting y'all mamas in the worst way.
She belongs to the streets.
See?
Like, who raised you?
What's gotten us to this point has nothing to do with our mothers. It has to do with the Western woman ways, and you already know it. Because this is what we keep hearing.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No?
We don't need short men.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do you need a man?
Oh, God.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No? Do we need men?
We need men to make us stupid.
Do we need men? Do we need men? Do women need men in this world? Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because we can be strong, independent women.
Do we need men?
Like, not necessarily, but like, if I can look at them, like, we need a man to look at.
Do we need men?
No.
No, why?
Nobody needs men.
Really?
We do not need men.
Why not? Why don't we need men?
Why would I need men?
So what can you get from someone else that you don't get from a man?
The only thing I can get from a man that I can't get anywhere else is dick.
Okay.
And I don't need dick.
It seems to be a growing epidemic in the lives of single women that I know everywhere. I mean, between the 50-50 convo.
I don't need no man trying to go 50-50. I don't need no man trying to go 50-50.
The balloon pop games, the social media arguments, the podcasts, the music, the cheating culture. I mean, do I really need to go on?
No, you don't need to go on. You women started it, and the men are finishing it. And it's working in men's favor. That's why you're on here complaining now. Stick around, fellas, because I'm going to show you a bunch of videos of women proving why Western women like her are on here complaining about men not paying them any attention anymore.
I just need to know from the single men over 30, does love even matter anymore?
You should be asking the women that. How does the saying go? Men are in love, women are in business. So at this point, men are saying,
and don't tell me it's because the woman only want the money.
yeah, right. Because that's all we're hearing from women on social media. It's like the rebirth of the old school song by Gwen Guthrie.
Because women are making their own money these days.
Yet y'all are still saying that he's got to make 6 figures to qualify to date you.
At this point in time, let's consider the fact.
Here are the real facts when it comes down to Western women and simply dating them.
Boy, nothing in life is free.
And stop saying women got their own money now and don't need you.
Then why are so many women on here saying that a man has to cash app her?
That's why I'm asking you, what can you do for me?
Women want some of the most basic things that you can offer.
Yeah, like telling a man he needs to send you $350 to get your nails and toes done at the salon. That ain't basic.
So I'm looking for a man who's got some money in his hand.
Most of which are priceless.
Priceless is doing your nails and toes at home, but not today's modern women.
For most of the women that I know, love don't cost a thing. Respect is the definition of high value, mental health is wealth, and loyalty is free.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Woman, please. These Western women are out here cheating more than the men are nowadays.
I'm currently married. I also have a boyfriend.
Stop this.
As we're dating, there was a time where I end up being pregnant. Not with him, of course, but not by him.
I don't think men are good people of like cheating. You know that that's going to destroy your partner, but you do it anyway.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
That's not a mistake. And just because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to accept your betrayal.
Right. Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
That's exactly what I was about to ask.
Yeah, I've cheated.
Not to mention, did anybody teach you that 2 heads were better than 1? 2 incomes are better than none?
I don't need no man trying to go 50-50.
2 parents trying to raise a family? 2 people trying to build a home? I mean, from the bottom of my heart, where is the love?
your end goals? Like, what do y'all want to be? Do you guys want to be somebody's wife? What do you want to be?
Yeah, see, we talk about that all the time on the show. Sometimes I don't really know if I necessarily want to get married.
Do you want to have kids?
I do want to have kids, but I'm not sure if I want to get married.
You must be out your mind.
But do you have to find the right person to have the baby?
I do think I have to find the right person to have a kid, but I also feel like I'm in a position where I'm doing things for my own, so I would completely be okay with having to take on that responsibility by myself as far as financial, if I have to.
What? I don't think that's okay.
I don't think it's okay neither, but I feel like it's a reality of like the generation that we live in, because I just feel like that's how most of these are.
You must be out your mind.
I do.
No, those are the you going after.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
To the men, I really want to hear from you. We need answers.
No matter what we offer you, it's not enough. And then when we do give you what you consider enough, guess what we have to hear right after that? And all we hear is what men have to offer to women. But how many women actually make videos saying that they're giving their man exactly what he needs? Very few. And when a woman does make a video telling the whole world that she's giving him all the love and attention he deserves, this is what modern women do.
I just want to point out to you snaggletooth sumbitches who decided that in the comments of one of my videos where I was praising my husband for being a good man, where you guys were like, you're obsessed with him. You should really figure out how to not be around him like that because it's good to be independent. Fuck you. You bitches don't even have a man. So if I want to be a husband's girl, because that's what I am, I'm all about my man, my man, my man. Do you understand? Then I'm going to do that. If I decide to get up on here and praise him because he decided to take care of me the way that God sees fit, then I will. And you sorry, miserable bitches can suck my ass cheeks from left to right and then in a fucking circle. And then after, matter of fact, you can kiss my ass 2 ways to Sunday and twice on a motherfucking Monday. All right? Because at the end of the day, I don't understand for the life of me what type of miserable bitch you have to be to decide to go to somebody's video where they are happily married to a person who loves them and then spew such hatred and vitriol. It makes 0% of fuck all sense to me. So, I'm gonna go back in and kiss up and love up on my husband because I have a man. Have a day.
And unfortunately, this is how most modern women will respond to a woman who takes care of a man and publicizes it. Sad part is, there are only a few women like her, but millions of women like the hateful women she just described in Western society. And now, as promised, here's a few videos, some with women answering her question, explaining why men are done.
Would you date a guy who worked a 9 to 5?
No. Hello?
Hello.
You remember when you wanted me, I didn't wanted you because I wanted someone else who wanted me.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Now they don't wanted me anymore. Do you still wanted me? Because I'm available now.
No, they took to me.
How embarrassing. A story time. And I was like, well, because they found out about what I did in 2018 that caused you to go to jail.
That's gaslighting.
My husband never put his hands on me. I was very childish back then, and we got into an argument. I lied and told them that he did.
What more do you want from me?
I also called his mother's house, ordered like 50 pizzas, mass spammed her. I did all type of crazy stuff back then.
Why don't women inherently go with the guy that's best for them?
To keep it very simple, historically, we have been programmed to conform to being a victim. Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong.
Stop the cap.
So if you're a young girl and you raised your whole upbringing, 17, 18 years, you don't know what it feels like to be in the presence of a man that has some authority, how you gonna feel comfortable with this shit out in the world? This is why we end up struggling as young ladies trying to process and like feel comfortable around y'all. I feel like a nigga trying to control you. Feel like you're trying to tell me what to do. Feel like you're trying to use your money to do. It's a lot of shit we misperceive or we take it the wrong way because we don't know what it feel like to have a daddy that say, this is the decision as a man and ain't no woman coming and put her 2 cents on it, right? Then you only seeing how a woman solves and processes and run the household. This your programming. It's conditioning.
Okay, listen, I've confirmed it. My husband no longer
heard. Here's about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. Okay, I don't know why I woke up in a bad mood, but I was just in a bad mood.
Lord have mercy.
And I wanted to talk to him about it. I really did. So when he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again.
What the hell is going on?
He never asked again. And what hurts the most is that I was going to tell him on that third time.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
I was going to tell him the third time that he asked. Did not persist with the questions. He asked twice and he let it go.
Oh, man.
Who does that? Who does that? I'll tell you who does that. Somebody who doesn't care about their wife.
What?
That's who does that. Somebody who's probably cheating on her. Somebody who is preoccupied talking to somebody else all day. He hasn't even texted me today to ask me what was wrong. He hasn't, because he hasn't thought twice about it. He has not let it consume his thoughts. It's been consuming mine. I've been unwell all day.
A woman will be in love with a man for 3 years and wake up on a random Sunday and say, "Fuck that man," and mean it. And I love that for us. I love being a woman.
A man stopped to help a 20-year-old young woman on the side of the road. He was with her for 2 hours, working on her car, and she repaid him by claiming that he SA'd her, only to admit she made the whole thing up.
I don't like where this is going.
They went down for lunch, and one of the girls on the team started coughing really bad. Everyone at the table was like, "Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?" Right? And then she starts pointing at her throat. So obviously that's the motion of "I'm choking." Okay. And so my brother quickly gets up, because he was sitting next to her, and does the Heimlich, which then dislodges whatever that was stuck in her throat, food or some sort. And so she turns around, she say, "Hey, thank you so much." And then one of the other girls took her to the bathroom. He thought that was the end of it. Apparently not. 2 days later, he gets called into HR. He's a little bit confused about what's going on. They stated that there's an investigation open on him for SA. Apparently, she reported him for SA because she felt the touch during the Heimlich was inappropriate. Their bodies were too close, and that she could feel his private.
Don't shoot the messenger, but a lot of women only use their woman's intuition to tell them whenever their man is doing something wrong. Why does that intuition not kick in whenever he's not happy? Whenever he's afraid to have a real conversation with you because you are police tone, and every time y'all have any kind of conversation that doesn't go your way? Where's the intuition whenever he needs a little bit extra attention, extra time, because he's having a rough time, because he's having some personal situations going on, and he may just need you to be there for him? Where's the intuition then? Why does it only work if he's doing something absolutely wrong?
And this young man explains it plain and crystal clear.
I can't chase women down, not because I'm better than them or have an ego. It's for my own mental health. We're in a new age, right, where women have hyperabundance, meaning that they don't see guys as like, we're like fourth. I think for Zoomer women, we're like seventh most important. And for women past the wall, we're like fourth most important priority, right? We're not as important as we think we are to women, right? If women do not show me that they don't care about being in relationships, right, then why would I chase them down? I've had women that, offer to take care of my puppy, right? Almost lose him, almost get him killed, and then hand him over to me and say, "Hey, sorry about your dog," and then laugh and say, "Hey, I can't see you anymore. I'm seeing another guy." And then a week before that, we were holding hands at a coffee shop. A lot of men are trying their best and have tried their whole lives to be in the top so they can get a wife and kids. And guess what? Women still are not asking for relationships. I can promise you, you can't see this, and I don't blame you because you don't date women, right? But I can promise you, most men are feeling this kind of phenomenon where it isn't until they absolutely have to, women will not settle. We created this. We are the ones that throw money at women. We create gold diggers. We create whatever, right? Because we create the market. I get that.
And he's absolutely right. If men would stop giving these women money, expensive gifts, and all the attention that the woman has not yet deserved, these women wouldn't be this way. But look at how bothered she's looking because she's not getting the attention from men anymore. And I think we can all agree she's a nice looking young lady. These women are starting to realize that just being pretty doesn't matter anymore to the men that they want. It's all about character now. And unfortunately, the character in most westernized women is horrible, no matter what race they are.
Right, but those are your choices, and that's why women are single, because here's the number one thing they have to adhere to: men's expectations.
Michaela, he's not saying all women take it, but we have a lot of advantages just from being women that we don't even realize. The thing he's talking about, when I was 22 and 23 and I was at work and I got special treatment, I thought it was because I was talented and because I worked hard. In hindsight, it was probably because I was a woman. There's a lot of special treatment that the world gives you, especially when you're a single woman. Would you not say that's true? You get it, male friends? Yeah, okay. And even if you're not accepting the sugar baby stuff, you would still say you get free attention, right? And free perks.
Sure. Men are throwing so much free stuff at women that some women don't even know they're sugar babies.
And now, because women are showing their horrible attitudes on social media, men are starting to learn to stop giving these women special treatment just because she's a woman or just because she's pretty. Men are realizing that trying to please a woman is almost impossible. So why bother?
You can't make a woman happy. It's impossible. I've never met a happy woman in my life.
My brother, you can never satisfy a woman.
My brother, you can never satisfy a woman.
What can I do to make you happy? You can't never make no woman happy. It's a fact.
Why you can't make your wife happy?
You cannot keep a woman happy.
You cannot make a woman happy.
You cannot make a woman happy.
Can't make a woman happy.
You cannot make a woman truly happy in a relationship, so you shouldn't try to.
The only thing men really need to learn is that you will never be able to make a woman happy. You just can't. If you last too long, then that's too much, but if you last too little, then that's too little. If you want too much intimacy, then you're being pushy. If you don't want intimacy at all, then you're cheating. You can remember to take out the trash, but she's gonna remember that you didn't do the dishes. You can give her child support and you can give her over that and pay all of the in-between, and it's never enough, but when you pay nothing, then you're a deadbeat and she's still not happy. You could plan the perfect date, but if you didn't spend enough, then it's still not good enough. But if you don't plan a date, then you're a loser that puts in no effort. Women who don't have boobs want boobs. Women who don't have ass want ass. Women who have too much ass want a smaller ass. If you text too much, then you're basically a simp. But if you text too little, then you're a loser who doesn't care. You could buy her exactly what she wants, but if it's the wrong color, then it's still not exactly what she wants. You could give her all of the affirmation and all of the emotional support, but she's always going to remember the one time that you didn't. If you work too much, then you're not spending enough time with her. But then if you cut your hours and you're home with her more often, but you're making less money, then you're broke and you're basically a loser. If you watch too much football or have a hobby with the guys, then you're not invested in her. But if you don't have any hobbies or any other interests other than her, then you're a simp. Until you understand this as a man, that it's not your job or your responsibility to continuously make her happy, and that you can't make her happy, your life will be a lot easier.
And men are starting to realize through Western women's actions and words that we've been getting the short end of the stick when it comes down to relationships and marriage as far as being on the receiving end.
No woman in my life ever lost sleep about putting me in a nicer, safer home, a nicer neighborhood. No woman ever thought about taking me away on a nice sunny vacation to recharge or relax. No woman thought about making more money so I don't have to call someone else boss. No woman ever took out $1 million life insurance policy on herself so I wouldn't struggle if she dies. Women, not all, but most, have no clue or give a shit about the sacrifices men make and what comes natural to us to create a nice life for them.
And as a result, most men have taken on this attitude.
Like As far as kids and marriage and all that shit is concerned, I have lost all interest. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can have them, okay? Just like the rest of you guys, I have tried. I was very patient. I tried to be the good man to the broken woman. I'm not wasting my time no more. I'm not having kids with y'all. I'm not getting married. I don't even want to have sex with y'all. That's how bad it is. Because it's like everything is just bad. You guys have the worst mental health issues in the entire world, and then you got the nerve to want to drag a good man along with your bullshit.
And he's speaking only for us good men, not the bad ones. The unrealistic expectations and horrible attitudes of Western women have finally reached its peak with Western men.
You only have one life to live, so why the fuck would you want to stay in the worst country in the entire world? The worst women.
So I hope this answers your question, young lady, because we can't make it any clearer than this. And for all the men out there who are still dating Western women with bad attitudes and expecting you to give them money that they don't deserve, remember this one thing. All the money that you give them, they're going to waste it on nonsense. Use that money for you, not some habitual money-wasting Western woman. Men are learning that our peace is more valuable than having some woman in our life robbing us of our sanity. So I'll let this young lady right here with a very powerful message on why you shouldn't deal with any woman or person for that matter who brings nothing into your life but nonsense and mayhem.
Sweetheart, this is your reminder. We die at the end of this. Fuck 'em. Somebody mistreat you, don't know how to treat you? Fuck 'em. Family member don't know their role, don't know their place? Fuck 'em. People constantly being disrespectful to you? Fuck 'em. Them kids? Fuck 'em. We die at the end of this.
So fellas, when you meet a modern Western woman and she's expecting everything from you while giving you absolutely nothing in return, what do you say?
Fuck 'em.
Stay put, fellas, because when I return, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought right after this.
The men that say that they want a woman to bring them peace are the same men that want to literally do what they want, and they want the woman to say absolutely nothing to them.
Huh?
That is what they're referring to as peace.
No, that is not what they mean.
Don't want the woman to tell them anything, and that is their version of peace rather than actually being a peaceful partner in return to that woman. Their version of peace is all selfishness. It all has to do with them, all has to do with making them happy.
I really feel sorry for a lot of individuals out there because it's becoming quite clear that a lot of them have never actually had a good relationship.
Anytime you hear a man to say that they want peace, I'm telling you right now, they're going to literally make your life hell.
This is actually getting painful to watch.
Because, again, they don't want to be told what to do, what not to do. They're just selfish little babies that want to get away with anything.
When they miss the mark by an inch, they really miss it by a mile, don't they?
I actually believe you should never give a man peace.
I highly doubt that some ever have.
Keep him on his freaking toes. He doesn't deserve peace until he brings you peace.
It must be pure magic being in a relationship with someone who thinks like that.
Women are a reflection of how the man treats us. So if he's not bringing us absolute peace and calmness and true peace, like, that man does not deserve any of your good kind-heartedness to him at all.
I think we've seen enough. Because, unfortunately, some individuals don't understand that relationships are supposed to be partnerships, not competitions.
And now, Turnaround's theoretical thought. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is always my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for another edition of Turnaround's theoretical thought with yours truly, because in just a moment, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought coming from Raulh's Please Act Right YouTube channel about these women expecting men to keep giving these women the female type queen treatment. Here's your theoretical thought for today. I have said it multiple times on this platform, fellas. You can never please a woman, no matter how hard you try. The more you try to give, the more she wants. And it's obvious that they are programmed to be like this. It's no damn wonder why so many men are continuing to stay out of the public eye when it comes to dating these modern women. And more than 50% of these women will continue to have a backup plan because they feel that the grass is greener on the other side. But a whopping 63% of men that are younger choose to stay single because they know it's peaceful and they can focus on doing their own thing. That's your theoretical thought for today. And this will conclude another edition of Turnaround's Theory for today. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's video. And as a constant daily reminder, I want to reiterate to you all to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another edition of Turnaround's Theory.